Okay, quick base tour. So you break out of the bunker. Takes a few hits. Typically I just use the rock and the torch till it gets down to one. Grab a tool. Save your durability as much as you can. There was a floor there. Took that out. So now you just need a little bad boy ladder. Pop that up there. That's your way up and down. So that's your TC. So this would be your starter right here. Triangle foundation, TC window, square foundation, triangle foundation. That shouldn't be a doorway, but it is, unfortunately. That should be a doorway for the starter version. Keep it as wood and then break it, and then make it a wall once you're able to expand. 2 raised triangle foundations, this one lowered. That creates your bunker. Half wall right here, floor right there. Come up here. This is your actual front doorway. Whenever you're doing the past the starter initially, those would be your airlock right there, would be your starter base. But as far as that goes, I've added the turrets inside the base because that's the base. Got the stone external walls, little compound. Just looking good. Kind of wish I could turn those roof dealios the other way. This is the gatehouse entrance, auto turret, probably out of ammo at this point. Who knows? Just a little stone. A few windows, give me a nice view of the coast. Nice lighthouse view. New door skin, pretty cool. Little barrel, in case you need anything. Oil refinery, got that, because there was a gap whenever I was doing the stone external walls, so this was my best solution. A metal barricade, people are still able to get through. Got the turret for that directly. I'll explain that later. Those are peak downs. They're pretty solid. Metal barricade up there. This is the horse storage. Got the 2 horses. Should take the dung. Thank you, gentlemen. Keep pooping for me. How much more honey do you need? A lot. Thank you for letting me know. Another turret. I think this is the 2nd or 3rd layer of honeycomb right here. Got... okay. Need to probably turn off that sprinkler system. Large water catcher. Another turret. This was the original guy. Actually, that was the original guy. Then I had the door right there, and someone came up with a wooden spear through the gap and took it out. So, just so you know, this was the 2nd guy that actually lasted. So that actually has a roof over here, but a gap, and you can't get through it. And supposedly you can't get a spear there to damage it, but obviously if you had an AK or something, you can figure it out. This is the window. This is the original starter. Kind of expanded it a little bit. The inspiration for this build was Dust on YouTube with the, I believe it was called the Hermit Solo Base, and I kind of took his whole build and did my own little spin of it. So this would be your entrance. You had the airlock there, the window originally looked out before the compound was built. A little bit of storage right here. Finish it off with the half walls down the roof. Little boombox and play the music, but copyright infringement, so not going to worry about that. Little turret, just in case anybody hops through. Nothing was being used right there, so figured why not. Same place here. This way it can shoot towards the window if anybody tries to break through the window to break that one if they notice it. Kind of just leave the garage door open. Open all 3 of these. Loot room right here. This is, I'd say, meta, because if you have the Frontier DLC, this is a great use of storage right here. 3 triangle foundations all put together. You can get 5 loot boxes if you want. Right now I just have the 9, but it's more than enough for me. Personally, I'm just solo, so I don't really ever go more than 1 electric furnace. Got it here on the switch. If you want it on, don't need it on right now. We've got everything smelted for the time being. But little farm over here, repair bench, composter, nice little rug skin, cooking workbench, engineer, rug skin. These need to be plucked. I'll do that in a moment. Sick fridge skin. This is your access up to the roof. This is a, just didn't know what to do with the tier 2. Should probably put it in the garage. But right now, I mean, you could do something with this space if you needed it, but water barrel doesn't really need to be there. Kind of just a block for if somebody tries to get through that wall, as well as the tool bench at this point. You can have, this should probably be in here, but large battery storage, excuse me. Furnaces just for jump up, original from the starter. A little bit of peak downs, just triangle frame foundation, door frame, putting up the single sheet metal door, then triangular roof. You got the windmill. Got the classic little swimming pool right here. Of course, it's all green. You know what we gotta do. Not the best, but you know, it'll do. Keeps people from laddering up. At least to my knowledge. You got a vending machine right here. That boy looks pretty good. Blended in with the green. Military, I like it. Beehive. Gotta collect those later. Don't worry about it. These are your peak downs. Yes, sir. So this right here was kind of just to wall off this right here. I couldn't do it because originally it had extended out to where that triangular roof is extending out to the right here diagonally. So I added the square foundation and added some wall frames, and then was able to add another wall right here. So at least if anybody tries to, I don't think they can get up. I mean, at least to the best of my knowledge. I don't know. You can probably figure it out if you build and jump, but no one has tried yet that I know of. But that's the base. Yep. Thank you very much for tuning in.